Hi, I'm Kamel Fisher, and you're watching the Sequire Spotlight, coming to you live from the LD Micro 14th edition here at the Lux Hotel in Bel Air, California. With me is Energy Focus CEO James Tu. Welcome. The
Thank you.
ticker is EFOI. Welcome, Mr. James Tu.
Thank you.
Very happy to have
Great
you.
to be here.
To get us all acquainted with Energy Focus, please tell us more about what you do.
Yeah, thank you. So Energy Focus is a lighting the technology developer based in Solon, Ohio. We have been a pioneer in lighting technologies since really 1984, and after 2000s we started getting into LED lighting. And our first breakthrough was winning the contract with the U.S. Navy, in 2011. And fast forward today, we are the primary LED lighting supplier to the U.S. Navy fleet. But coupled with that is also our commercial business, which we have been developing high quality LED lighting products for world-class health institutions, and large mission critical facilities. And these will be large universities, large hospitals, even National Institute of Health, their headquarters led by our lights. So we've been known for very high quality LED lighting products. And over the past few years, we have been pushing the envelope of lighting technology to the next frontier, what we call human-centric lighting. So if you look at the history of artificial lighting since the late 1800s, for about 100 years, lighting served pretty much just one purpose, which is illumination, right? Giving you light, right? And that really has transformed the landscape of human civilization because that enable you to work longer indoor, right? And for good or bad. But then in the past 20 years, LED lighting has taken over because of more efficient lighting and longer life, right? So lighting goes from artificial lighting goes from the illumination to basically more efficient illumination. We believe the next frontier in lighting is to make lighting more healthful, right? To impact human health through what we call human-centric lighting. Human-centric lighting pretty much means lighting that impact human biological and psychological performances. In our product portfolio, we have two lines of products we've been developing over the past 2 years. Mainly, one is what we call the InFocus family that can enable circadian lighting, in a very easy way, without wireless and wireline, the installations. And we are developing a version for the home market as well, what we call Sun Cycle, which we just won a top product of the year award from E&E magazine, and that's one of the largest environmental energy technology magazine in the world. And we are very excited to be launching that later this year, early next year. What we call Sun Cycle. What it does is basically enable you to replace your switch at home and lamps and give you autonomous circadian lighting. So circadian lighting has been a concept that people are getting more familiar with. It was really discovered over the past 20 years by scientists that our human body has a circadian rhythm, that is 24-hour sleep-wake cycle. And that is being cued by the lighting. And the lighting give you two kind of aspects. One is the visual, which is what you see, and the non-visual side is actually providing a cue for your body to act according to that cycle. So you want your body to be aligned with that 24-hour cycle that has evolved over millions of years. And so we are able to provide that mechanism to homes and businesses where you can but change the switch and change the light bulbs to have autonomous circadian lighting throughout the day. So that will study have shown that you improve your productivity, your learning, and most importantly, your sleep. Study has shown that it improves the well-being of all the occupants. So that's one line of product, what we call circadian lighting product, and the other line is what we call UVC disinfection. And we are very excited about that line as well. And we have products, a line called Nuvo, which consists of Nuvo Tower, which is a portable room-based UVC disinfection device that can kill 99.9% or more viruses passing through it. And then we have Traveler, which is a portable version that can be put in the car or when you have personal meetings
Right.
to protect you personally. That can also kill more than 99.9% of viruses passing through it. We also just got the third-party testing report that we just released. Earlier this week, that it can reduce in a 100 cubic feet space for the Traveler. That's about the space of a car. It can reduce 94% of the viruses in half an hour, and or over 99% in an hour. And for the tower, in a 1,000 cubic feet space, it will reduce a similar amount. So that's a
Wonderful.
pretty quick highlight about what we are doing.
Fantastic. It all sounds really exciting. And just to touch on the disinfector product, why don't you show us the product and give us
Sure.
a little
Sure.
demonstration of what
Sure.
that looks like, and of course the use cases that you see it being
Sure.
beneficial in.
Thank you. So this product called Nuvo Traveler, and it's designed to be used for personal use. So the air is drawn by the fan from the top, and the air is disinfected by the lamp inside, and it will push the air out, clean air out from the side. So the key technology in this product is a blocker inside, where the 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 blocker can block the UVC light, so you cannot see it clearly, right? But it will allow the air to flow through. That's sort of the magic of it,
Right.
And because UVC is a very strong energy, the wavelength is 254 nanometer. It's very strong in killing all the living organisms. It's basically break the bonds of the RNA and DNA cells.
Wow.
So it will also obviously hurt your skin or eyes. So we have to block the light in order for it to be safe. But we also have to keep the light, keep the power of the UV lamp strong, so it can
Right.
kill the pathogens, right? So that's the sort of technology we have to develop around.
What is the capabilities given a large room, and how quickly can it cleanse that air?
Sure. So I think it's very important to know that to reduce the risk of contagion, any disinfection capability has to be close to people. Because you could have a very well ventilated space, but if you are close to somebody that is infected, you're gonna be infected.
Right.
So that's why when we develop this whole line of products, we focus on proximity, right? This is why this product is very portable. You can bring it anywhere. You put it in a backpack. This one has a 4-hour battery life in it, so you could use it this way when you're in meetings. You put it in front of you in the meetings. We imagine this on every meeting room table, right, across people,
Right.
because that's the only way you can really significantly reduce the risk of contagion, of infection, as opposed to having very strong air purifier somewhere at the corner that is far from you, right? The other thing is that air purifiers do not really serve the purpose really well of disinfection. And the reason is that most air purifiers use HEPA filters, and they can only filter down to about 0.3 micron, while the virus is about 0.1 micron in diameter. So it's a lot smaller.
Right.
And it's been proven that the most transmissions happen through aerosols, the virus aerosols. So they are floating in the air, right? So this product was designed to draw the air at the breathing level. So you look at most of the purifiers, they actually draw the air from the bottom and
Right.
push the air from the top to the top. And that's because they were designed to capture allergens and give you cleaner air.
Right.
They never consider safety. While this product is all about safety. And this is why
Right.
our tagline is called Life is Safer with Nuvo. It's about safety in the post-pandemic landscape.
Wonderful. Okay, so I see a million use cases for this. Really exciting and obviously very relevant right now. But my main question would be is, how do you get this into the most needed locations? globally?
You definitely hit the nail on the head. We think everybody needs it, and we always often say that this product doesn't have to be accepted by 50% of population for us to you know uh, uh, you know register significant revenues, right? Uh, but going back to your point, how do we target the people that can actually use it? Again, everybody needs it. Almost everybody needs it in public spaces. So our strategy is to initially focus on a few communities, the elder care, and the people that are more concerned about, sanitary and hygiene environment. These could be some millennials and elder people. So we have engaged with social influencers to pass these messages to those communities first. And that's where and I think through word of mouth, people are going to see this product more and more.
Right.
This product will also be available on sale on nuvo.us, our website for Nuvo product, and on Amazon. We also have a partnership with First Energy Home. First Energy is the third largest utility company in the country, and their home division have an e-commerce website that we are partnering with. So they will be selling this to their target customers as well.
Wonderful. Well, what does it cost?
This goes for $279 for retail. And later we will have a version without the battery that will cost less. So we want
Right.
to be able to push this product to as many people as possible.
Yes.
On our website, we also partner with Klarna, which will be able to have people pay in installments over 12 months, interest free. So that's an easy way. You pay $20 dollars
Right.
a month.
Wonderful. So, of course, this is really a product born of the COVID virus, I
Yes.
imagine. And so, having found a solution for disinfecting our air, what are the main challenges that COVID virus has brought to this production or the company as a whole?
Well, obviously, as you know, the logistics challenges created by COVID, in many ways has been a challenge for many companies, for our business as well, of course. So there definitely have been some delays because of COVID. But at this point, we have gotten everything in line. So we are looking to launch this formally in November. So we're excited about that.
Is that to local US markets? Or?
Yeah, the U.S. market only
Okay.
through, as I said, nuvo.us, the Amazon, and
Right.
we will be partnering with a few other retail outlets as well online, and obviously First Home Energy Home e-commerce website. Um, We'll also be marketing this to businesses, large businesses. You mentioned Uber,
Yes.
Lyft. These businesses. I think
Airlines.
taxis.
Taxi,
Yeah,
yes.
yeah. Anywhere, this could protect people when they mingle with other people.
100%. What do you hope to achieve, just moving on, with your recent partnership with First Energy?
Sure. So we have our partnership with First Energy is twofold. With First Energy Homes, as I mentioned, they target the individuals market on their e-commerce website. That's a consumer-oriented website. We also partner with First Energy Advisors, which is a division of First Energy that target large businesses to provide energy-related equipment and services. From that aspect, we'll be targeting businesses that First Energy Advisors will be in touch with. This will be a very good product for employees, for the companies to buy for their employees, to be used on personal desk, in meetings, conference rooms. And again, I think it's a modest cost when you look at, the impact it could have, and to show that companies care about their employees or customers. I think it will be tremendous.
For sure, yeah, there's quite a few use cases there. So
Yeah.
it's a wonderful product, really excited about it. Moving on to shareholders, how can you reinsure them given the recent change in forecast?
Sure. Obviously the past year and a half, we have been our core business, which is the B2B LED lighting business, has been pretty hard hit because we traditionally we have been focusing on lighting retrofit for commercial buildings, institutional buildings, and as you know, a
Right.
lot of people are not there in the buildings. That's the last thing that people think about, which is lighting
Right.
retrofit, right? So our business definitely were impacted that way, but it also drove us to innovate, right? It
Of
drove us to
course.
innovate faster. Our technology, our patented technology in Fox control, we are able to start developing that into a more consumer oriented product line that also fits with businesses. But we cannot wait for business to come back. As you probably heard, a lot of businesses are shedding their real estate rental, engagements, getting out of some buildings because they're working, in a hybrid manner. So uh, that will continue to evolve. In the meantime, people are staying home longer. People are working from home. I think the technologies that the sun cycle can bring, autonomous circadian lighting, that can improve productivity and improve sleep for people at home, that will be a tremendous help for people's lives. Again, it's along the line of human-centered lighting making impact on human wellness, and obviously this UVC line,
Right.
will be able to help people get together more safely. So that obviously our innovations will take us to the next growth phase.
Wonderful. So, just to look into the future, what can we expect in terms of growth, revenue, strategic partnerships for Energy Focus, say, the next year or two?
Sure, and obviously, now over the past year and a half, after all these innovations and engineering development, we are now launching these products. So, and as you can see, that this product has pretty universal appeal. How much will that translate into actual sales? Obviously, we can't predict. We are just trying to get ready, for to handle the business, right? So we believe that it will be significant to our sales, and we will be working to, fill the demand, as much as we can, and also this is also a uh, global product because this is a global pandemic. We have patents pending on the blocker that can enable us to bring these kind of products to anybody that is on the go or anywhere they are. For the Sun Cycle circadian lighting product, that's also a global patent that we believe that we can serve a global market as well. We mentioned the homes everywhere that has circadian lighting,
Right.
that at the flip of a switch,
Right.
without the wireless communications, that can improve your productivity and your well-being during the day and your sleep at home at night. I think that's tremendous. Yeah.
Definitely is. More about this product. Are there any limitations to what it can filter and disinfect?
Our third-party test results have told us that it basically kill all the pathogens. So any contagious pathogens, mold, virus, bacteria, very effective. They're all between 94 to 99% in half an hour, in the space.
Wow.
You know, uh, and so it will also kill some odor. And and so it's basically kill all living organisms, right? So that's why again it goes back to our tagline, which is life is
Right.
safer with Nuvo,
Right.
right? It should make your air cleaner. Obviously, if you have a different consideration, for example, you are allergic to certain type of particles, you use HEPA filter, right? That's when you use those kind of devices.
Right.
But if you for safety to reduce the probability of being infected,
Right.
we believe that this is a very powerful tool.
So tell us more about Mr. James too. What is your business background and why energy?
Sure. I was an engineer by training, but then I got into investment management. I actually have a CFA holder. I'm a CFA holder, so I was an analyst and portfolio manager in my previous life. I fell in love with sustainability. In 2013, I started getting involved with the company first time, and I love the mission of actually developing better lighting. Because think about lighting, right? Lighting is
Everything.
everything, right? It's 90% of your life. Modern life is indoor, and lighting is everywhere. And with all the technologies that are being developed in the software, electronics, and cloud, there's a lot of technology you can incorporate into lighting to make lighting a lot more powerful, which is the foundation of human-centric lighting, right? Human-centric lighting is not to make lighting sort of change the fundamental essence of how you generate lighting, but to bring lighting to the next level of impact with other technologies,
100%.
right? So that's the exciting part of Energy Focus. That's why we're excited about the not only the future of the company but also the impact we can make. I have always have a personal interest on sustainability and clean tech, so that's always been my passion over the past 10 years. And I think Energy Focus is being this innovation engine surrounding lighting that can bring the positive impact to the customers that we serve.
Absolutely. Any closing remarks for our viewers and potential investors?
I think I will encourage you to follow our stock, our development in the coming months as we launch these new products. It's a very exciting time for us. It's been a pretty challenging year and a half in the past, and now we are starting to launch all these new exciting products. If any of your new viewers are available, we are actually going to be exhibiting in Java Center at the end of October for the Live Fair. So we can see our product there, our SunCycle prototype, and all these renewable products. We also have a line that we didn't touch upon. We have been developing. It's a disinfection robot. We have been developing over the past year as well. It's in generation 3. We are planning to start selling the robot first quarter next year. And the robot is used to disinfect very large spaces. We are actually going to be disinfecting Java Center during the Live Fair with our robot. We have an arrangement with Java Center and the Live Fair to do that. So it'll be an exciting robot show as well.
Wonderful. A lot of exciting things happening. Thank you so much, Mr.
Thank
James
you.
Tu. Mr. James Tu is the CEO of Energy Focus with the ticker EFOI. I'm Carmel Fisher, and you're watching the Sequire Spotlight.